The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. From a yard or two. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On second down, here's Burrow. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. In motion right here, Boyd. And they go play action now. Burrow. That's going to be caught. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards. Better than 20 here.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Mixon is in the end zone. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch. They'll start the drive with Elliott. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On second down, Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Out left and complete to Thornton. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10
at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Thornton, the motion man right. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Pinned that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
One of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Cunningham. Being chased out left. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Here we go.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Sentinels 6, Patriots nothing.
Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats.
Cunningham looking to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Looking for Mixon this time. He's got him on the crossing route. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, Sentinels.
Now Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
6-yard line.
Hey.
11. 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Now Burrow changing things up here. Back to throw again. Touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they?
Go
down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. I like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back to and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
Panther 11.
Cunningham to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Come on.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff left, Elliott. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
79 Broncos.
Now Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Cunningham. And that is incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Mustang 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Parker, 51 yards. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 13-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
And as we all remember, these two were connecting back in their days at LSU when they were winning the national championship. But it wasn't just on game day. The amount of time they put in before practice, after practice, off days, that forged their connection, and it still continues here in the NFL.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
11 MT, hey. 11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Tyson Anderson there to get him down defensively.
On the ready.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Cunningham. Under pressure, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Ready? Let's go.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So a great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
On 3rd and 2, Cunningham. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Cunningham. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
11 empty.
That's caught.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Viking 18.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Trap 50, trap 50.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Gesicki, 51 yards. And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Folk connects on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 11, 11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Back now in Foxborough as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th.
Here we go, here we go.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
11, 11, 11.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11, 11. 11 empty, 11 empty. 11 Thomas. 11 empty, hey. Right, 80. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
11 mighty. 11, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
11 empty, 11 empty. 11 empty, 11 empty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Cunningham. And this one's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Folks' kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this a very important drive, leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
11. At the 17-yard line. 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown! T. Higgins, 71 yards. And the Sentinels use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, break.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. 4th down, 10 yards to go.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 12-point game. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Daxton Hill picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
11, Thomas. Stop.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
On 2.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
Or the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will stay a 12-point game. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. On for the extra point is Folk. this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Sentinels 49, Patriots 24.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Here we go with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Getting into the play.